Hey guys, what's up? So we're here to do some basic skill introduction for the champions in League of Legends. Just to give some idea for those that are new in the world of Runeterra. Well, I did say basic introduction, but this one is gonna be a bit long. Anyway, today we're here for Malphite. Malphite is a fighter tank that can either go top lane or jungle. Although he clears the jungle monsters a bit slower, he still passes as a jungler. Malphite's ultimate is one of the best initiating skills in the game. That ultimate can be a game changer in critical late game clashes. He is a champion that can tank for the whole team while also dealing a considerable amount of damage to his target. Also in the lower elo where the team composition is often messed up and a lot of guys refuses to adjust, you can use Malphite as both a tank and a jungler for the team. Anyway, first is his passive skill, Granite Shield. It gives you a shield that's based on the 10% of your maximum HP. So the more HP you have, the more shield this skill provides. Remember, the shield shows up 10 seconds after not taking any damage. Also a simple but effective tip guys. Whenever you're gonna exchange hits with your lane opponent, be sure that you have this shield. Time your exchanges when you have this shield available since that shield really helps a lot in your survivability. Next is your first skill, Seismic Shard. This is gonna be your poking skill. It has a pretty good range and can really hurt those squishy heroes in the late game. Once you hit a target, it will slow them down and at the same time, give you a movement speed bonus. So you're basically stealing their movement speed.
First blood.
Next is your second skill, Thunderclap. The passive provides you additional armor based on the 10% armor that you have. That percentage increases as you level up. In the PC version, it's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30%. But in Wild Rift, based on the test I did, it definitely goes all the way to 35%. Also in Wild Rift, there are only 4 skill levels. So leveling up and getting items that has armor stats in it will increase the value you get from this passive skill. As an active skill, once you use it, your next basic attack will provide additional physical damage for the next 6 seconds, as well as increasing its area of effect. That means if your target has allies behind him, they will get damaged as well. This damage though is a combination of the actual skill damage, magic stat, and armor stat. That's why we've mentioned before that having more armor also increases your damage. Here is a comparison of damage with a plus 20 armor difference. Now about the auto reset for his second skill. Rather than going like this where you activate his second skill and then doing basic attacks, it's actually better to do it like this. Basically, you press your second skill instantly right after your auto attack hits. This lets you generate more damage in a shorter time span. Auto attack enhancing abilities like this one are often used this way in order to get more damage, as opposed to using it then auto-attacking. You're basically cancelling the animation of your basic attack in order to deal damage faster, which you can actually do on your other skills. Just remember though that some skills doesn't have an auto-reset. And also don't do it too fast since you might completely cancel your auto-attack like this one. We're gonna talk more about auto-attack resets in a separate video. But basically, that's how you'd want to use Malphite's second skill. Anyway, next is his third skill, Ground Slam. You slam the ground and deal damage around you, as well as slowing the attack speed of those you've hit by 30% for 3 seconds. That 30% increases as the skill levels up and goes up to 45%. Hitting champions that rely a lot on their auto attacks will have most of their damage neutralized by this skill. Typically those marksman ADCs. The damage from this skill is based on magic stats and armor stats. Again, more armor, more damage. Next is your ultimate skill, Unstoppable Force. As the name says, you can't be stopped while you're using this ultimate. You charge onto your target, damaging them and knocking them up for 1.5 seconds. The area of effect is quite large. If the opponents are clustered enough together, then you can knock them all up. This ultimate is just awesome guys. More so if your allies are gonna follow through. It's great at team fights and even when you're trying to take down those squishy heroes one-on-one. Just remember that its cooldown is a bit long, so don't waste it needlessly. Again, OP ultimate, and together with your other skills, your opponents would often get surprised on how much HP they've lost. Anyway, that's it for this Malphite basic skill introduction. Tell us in the comment section which champion you'd like to see next. Stay safe and thank you for watching.
You have slain an enemy. You have slain an enemy. Ally slain. Retreat. You have slain an enemy. You have slain an enemy. Middle turret. You have slain an enemy. Turret lost. Middle turret is under attack. You have slain an enemy. Enemy slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. You have slain an enemy.